But what about like, you know, since the injury you came on 2016 and all that stuff, and then, but Glassy's been going crazy, you know, you've been taking a front seat in that.
Yeah,
and,
it's been doing good.
Even through the whole pandemic, that was, you know, I don't know if you were scared in the very beginning on how that would affect the business.
Yeah,
but dude, it boomed. People were gamer glasses and all this stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, at that state of the world, you didn't know which way it was going, because we didn't even know if like USPS was going to be running or not. You know what I mean? Like we didn't even know if we could ship orders out. Right. Like some days they wouldn't show up because you know everything was so up in the air. But I think I mean, all online businesses in general kind of boomed during that time because everybody's stuck at home, not doing anything. I think Amazon like tripled in value.
Wow.
Or something like that. Just in not our Amazon. Well, I get whatever, all of it. But like, you know, Amazon as a whole did.
General, sure.
But all online businesses in general kind of just boomed at that time. So it's not like.
But thank God, I mean, because you had gamer glasses on there. So the majority of the sales probably were gamer glasses.
For sure. Because everybody's stuck inside watching Netflix.
And the gaming industry, I mean, that's what everybody was doing.
Yeah. And it's like, that was like, you know, everybody's sitting there playing Call of Duty and Fortnite and all that stuff. Right. So it's just. For that stuff, I mean, we've had gaming glasses for like 4 years, but the timing just worked out. And I hate to like even say this in the way of like, it was good for, you know, but
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Yeah. Right.
All the right things need to be said. Sorry.
You did well. The business did well.
Right place, right time.
Yeah. But also too, like when after skating, you know, once I started realizing that my injury wasn't going to work out. Right. You know, like my foot is still paralyzed. And once I realized that it wasn't gonna work out, you know, it's like, okay, what do I have to do? You know, and Glassy was already, you know, I think 5 or 6 years in at that point. No, maybe 5 or 6 years in by the time I actually started like working there. Like I used to be involved from the beginning.
But you were skating.
But then I was skating, and skating takes all your focus, you know.
100%.
So, you know, and even rehabbing and all that stuff, that was a full-time job too, and I did that for 2 years straight. And, you know, once I started realizing it's not going to work out, then it came to like, okay, I guess I got to like work.
Right.
You know?
But what made you realize it wasn't going to work? Like, because you did about the barracks, and you did really well. But was there something in there like street skating wasn't going to work for you or something like that? Like if you actually tried to film, like it just wasn't going to work?
Yeah, it's just not the same feeling. That's why I don't skate. I could skate a little, but I don't skate because I don't like the feeling of it. Like
I know what you mean.
Interesting.
I have injury, yeah.
It doesn't make me happy. Like when I step on a board, I just get fucking pissed off because it's like, if you could, you know, to go to golfing terms, let's switch it real quick. It's like, say if you were a pro golfer, and you could drive the ball 300 yards every time, dead straight. And then all of a sudden, now you're hitting it with your driver 110 yards. You'd be like, fuck golf. I'm not golfing anymore, because that's your standards in your mind of where you want to be, you know? So for me, I'm like, oh, I could like switch foot back Smith this ledge, but now I go, I can maybe nose slide it. I don't find any interest in nose sliding the ledge. It's just not fun to me. To me, what was fun about skating was pushing to figure out how to switch flip out of the switch flip back Smith. You know what I mean? Like, how do you get to that next thing?
Yeah.
Right.
And now everything feels like, oh, if I have one wrong move, you know, I can maybe just snap my leg in half because I can't, because my leg is like, it's almost like skating in a walking boot. You know, it's like, imagine trying to run out of a trick, but you can't flex your foot down to absorb the impact.
Every thought was getting vert.
That would be the same scenario though, because I can't push, like, look at this thing.
That's
what I
put he put his foot on the table.
Yeah. There we go. Like, I'm gonna use this as a little drink holder, dude.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, should I just use this as my koozie, dude?
So if you knee slide on a vert ramp, that thing wouldn't bend.
See, like, so like,
yeah.
So
it doesn't.
See, I can't. You know, where normally if on vert, you're this part of your foot would be touching the ground and knee slide. So this would be all weird.
That would fuck up your ankle even more.
It would fuck your ankle up more. And then also too, the way they did the surgery on my left knee. This knee, I can't sit all the way down on my. You know, you could like sit on your ankle. I can't do that. Like I max out at a certain point. Otherwise, if it gets past that point, then my leg will like build up all this pressure in the knee, and then it'll probably tear all the ligaments and stuff.
Shit, dude.
So, but then like say with this thing, you do a crooked grind. It's like you can't flex the proper way. You know, it's like you're just locked into like walking boot style.
Got you.
You know, so people ask me why I don't skate. It's the feeling I don't like.
Right.
But flat ground is.
Yeah.
But flat ground feels a little bit better than skating other stuff.
Yeah, because it's slow and calculated and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, say a kickflip, you know, I have to keep bringing this thing out.
Yeah.
But like, I can actually, since I can't lift my foot on my own, that's the point of this. Let me show you this. That's what's in there. So this thing works as like a spring. So I go like this and walk to the next step.
Right.
Oh.
So when I do a kickflip, though, I could go like this, and then this thing does the kickflip for me. Oh. Yeah. So I kind of use my leg, I put it in the right position, and this kind of does the flick.
You just learned over time how to do it.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. You kind of just position your feet a little differently, and it works. But like I said, it's not. I don't got the power, and it doesn't feel right. And
Yeah.
I prefer to remember skating for what it felt like when it was fun.
When you can stomp your tricks.
Yeah.
I don't want to like remind myself every day how horrible it feels.
True.
You know, without sounding depressed about it.
Yeah.
You know, like I just prefer to remember the good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
I'm sure you get it a lot. I'm sure people hit you up still to this day.
Yeah, it's funny too, because like I remember like the first year of my injury, everybody's like, "Dude, you got it," you know, yeah. And then the second year, everyone's like, yeah. Where's it? The third year, everyone's like, "You lazy fucking piece of shit." And then fourth, fifth year goes on, people kind of forget about you now. 6 years, you know, and now it's at the forgotten stage where people don't even talk to me about skating anymore.
No.
Yeah.
What do they talk to you about?
Just, I don't know, normal.
Space?
Just,
Spacing glasses.
How long did it take to talk about skating on this show right now?
I mean, at least 17 minutes.
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, crypto. Yeah. We just talk about normal stuff, whatever that is. But yeah, people don't bring up skating to me anymore. Right. Like say I go to a family event or something, you know, like, oh, how's skating, man? How's the injury? Like
It's not
for
that,
you.
yeah.
No, the word skateboarding doesn't even get brought up at this point.
Right.
It's pretty interesting.
But Glassy does.
Glassy does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
Of course.
How's the business? How's the
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff gets brought up now.
I mean, also, I mean, I would assume maybe people think that, you know, bringing it up to you may bum you out. You know?
Maybe. Yeah, it could be. I never thought of that. It's true. Yeah.
Definitely.
But also too, I don't think about them not bringing it up.
Yeah.
Like that's how far it is out of my mind that I am not like, you didn't bring
You didn't bring anything
They don't
up.
care about me. Don't they know?
Listen, you may win Battle of the Barracks, man, and your whole career
right.
could shift.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Wait, let me think.
You could be
Okay.
the.
my prime at 31 with a fucking paralyzed foot. That's something, dude.
Beating all odds, man.
You could be the flat ground champion skateboarding, man. That could be your forte.
No.
Didn't you win already before? Have you beat the
first one?
Yeah, I won the first
That's
one.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
First one.
See, I like to, I like to remember the good times. Not into the
All this other shit.
all this other shit. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Well,
But also too, I think it's a big defense mechanism too, because it's like, say if I really was dwelling and like going like, oh my god, I just want it like I used to, I think I would end up being like a tortured, depressed soul.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think a big part of the defense mechanism is to be like, I'm okay with it.
You gotta let it
You know,
go.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's not a problem. In the first couple of years, naturally I'd feel like that, but years go on, 7 years in, it's like, yeah, I'm cool, man.
But
We're
you've also found a new hobby, haven't you?
Oh, golf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like golf.
Mike Mo gets so into anything that he does.
Yeah,
he goes to the extreme.
He's in it, dude.
But going back really quick, because I want to say this, because you may not even think this, but the time that you had in skateboarding when you were full flat, I mean, you made a huge impact on skateboarding and the progression of it, and kids starting to skate and seeing you for the first time, and so you've left your mark.
Oh man.
Yes.
Tenfold.
Not a lot of people can do that. You probably don't know what to say about that, but
I had to start a podcast to have any conversation in skateboarding. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody makes their own path.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah.
You've inspired me, bro. Like, remember when we were filming for Pretty Sweet? I was definitely being inspired by you because we were battling to a certain degree.
Oh,
I was
we would
inspired.
film all the time.
How was it? Let's talk about that. How was your bat? What are we talking
not
about?
battling. We're battling like trying to get clips. You know what I mean? So if he got a clip,
Oh,
I was stoked for
yeah.
Mo, but I was also like, fuck, I gotta go get a clip.
Yeah.
You know?
Helped you.
It helped me
motivate.
definitely.
Right.
Motivation and inspired me to really go after it a little bit more. So, and I think I'd like to say I did the same for you to some degree.
Yeah, because you would we would brag to each other about how many clips we got. You know, it'd be like, how many? Oh, I got a clip this week, 2 weeks. You know, you say you would have like 4 clips and I'd have 1 or something. I'd be like, what fucking done? Right. I gotta get those. I gotta
It got
get back
intense.
up
I was
there.
like writing them down and shit. It was like really,
It was going. It was
yeah.
Like, okay.
And I'd be like, yeah, I think I got like 27 right now, and he'd be like, what the fuck, like,
Yeah.
I got
We
a
totally
dollar
do
shot,
that.
a crane shot, and a
Yeah,
fish
yeah.
eye.
It was so rad, but
But
I loved that when we were doing that because I'd never like had a buddy to be like, okay, we're gonna fucking
Push one another.
push one another,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was really dope for me, especially at that time. I'm like, fucking, I don't think what am I? Fuck, I was like 33, 32. I'm already like, you know, kind of
Which is still young.
stretching, which is still young,
Yeah.
definitely, but like, you know.
Sometimes you need that motivator, that
And it was-
motivation factor.
And it was
push
perfect
ahead.
because he was such, you know, he's the young, you know, the young G on the team. So I'm just like, I want to skate with you, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
it
then
was
also
cool.
too, we were very reliable in the sense like every weekend we're doing that.
Yeah,
We didn't like skip a weekend ever.
no,
Right.
Did you guys travel a lot with each other for that video?
Yeah, we went to
Yeah.
China and
Dude, we went
Spain
Barcelona,
and
quite a few
yeah,
places, definitely.
Sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Australia.
got on in 16, right?
2005.
No, when he first got on Girl,
2005.
2000. Yeah.
When I was 15.
15.
Oh,
okay.
6 years
Yeah.
old.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
you meant the
No.
2016,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, damn, he had a 9 club in 2016.
He was fully established. Right
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, 2005.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
Subscribe.
over to it's on your
It's on my
left.
right? It's on
No,
my
on your
left.
left.
Hey,
Yeah,
hit
right
that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of.
Oh, it's like right here?
Kind of.
Like
yeah,
right
and the
there?
subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.